What's cracking, everybody? What's cracking? Welcome back to the channel. New video. Yes, today I'm doing this reaction with some spectacles on. I need to get up all in it. All up in it. Didn't even say it right. So what? So here we go with some more Wes Watson. You may get a back-to-back. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so you know that's the Wesley day. But that'll be an old school one. These are gonna be his new chocolate pajama. Why is he wearing chocolate pajamas? First of all, chocolate heart pajamas. But he now he's on Instagram. And he's doing these videos, these I don't know, I'm not hip to that platform, so I don't know what you call them. But in this first clip, I think he's talking about where it's basically a waste of his time to try to give you guys any of that knowledge you can't get in college, right? While wearing that shirt. Let's get it.
So you guys, I always got a lot of shit to say. I've been just censoring my shit because I do not feel like I should give these deep explanations to people who aren't gonna fucking apply them. But anyways, I'm gonna start to do probably one, maybe two Q&As a week, and maybe start explaining some shit. You can ask me any question. You can ask Megan anything. She's actually pretty fucking funny. If you just put it in the box. Put it in the.
He couldn't. She's actually pretty funny if you. Just put it in the box. Just put it in the box. Can we just take a second? Wes, why did you put all those tattoos on your face and head? Not one of them looks good. I mean, I guess it's in the eye of the beholder, right? And he feels that they all look good. Man, poor guy.
Best advice for a 25-year-old, only listen to people who are in a position you would want to be in. That's it. So this is probably...
So the best advice for a 25-year-old is to only take advice from people who are in a position you would like to be in. A 25-year-old would probably want to be in a bachelor pad with a gang of chicks. Probably not like his like this is the kind of stuff, if you really think about, like, he thinks he gave some like really in-depth fucking like deep knowledge right there, right? No, you didn't. You're telling a 25-year-old to only take advice from someone that a 25-year-old at 25 years old, I know I gotta say it, who they would look up to and who they would want to emulate. Especially this generation that doesn't like to work hard at all, that wants to be given everything. That's your advice, Wes? Okay, guru. How'd you fall off? Oh, yes. How'd you fall off from your original message so hard? Let's hear the excuses. And can we, hold on. I'm not into flashy jewelry. I'm not into jewelry really at all, right? But I have to say, those other chains that he had are a whole lot better than these. There's no way these look masculine to people. Does anybody in the chat think these look masculine? I don't. I honestly don't. They're damn near a choker. 3 different chains. Why are they so small?
One of those guys who is a social outcast. He's a fucking hermit. He can never even go to a club or bar without looking like the biggest fucking weirdo known to man. A lot of the fitness people are very awkward. They're not like the most social people. Hence why they just like flex too much and talk.
That's you, Wes. Socially awkward. Buying friends. Buying girlfriends. Hence, I'm going to use his word, what he just used. Hence, the unhappiness in your life.
Talk about themselves and working out and shit. I still wasn't like that. I never wanted to be a fitness person. Fitness is part of your life. You can't not be fit or you'd be fucking living a whack life. I'm glad I spent so much time being fit. I still eat proper macros. I still work out. I still do everything. But I'm just not making it the massive priority in my life that it was before to get so jacked. I've already done that. It didn't seem very useful.
So what happens to the rip, rare, and rectal? That's not a thing anymore? You don't have to be ripped. That doesn't have to be a big part of your life. Where does your whole shtick go from there then?
And second part is going to clubs and bars and the nightlife in Miami is so much more beneficial than a gym. I never met anyone that was so awesome in a gym, ever, not once. But at these places, when I go out, I meet a lot of amazing people. So
I had to take the spectacles off because this is the spectacle that we need. So where do we go with that? Like, there's so many things. So at the club, where there's the alcohol, there's the music, it's a fun time. It's going to be a fun time. There's eye candy. There's your favorite drink. There's probably other things that are maybe your favorite that are there. I don't know, right? But it's all there, right? But in the gym, you have, you're burning off stress. You're getting in shape. Like, and I'm not a gym, but I'm just going by, if you're really going to compare the two, I think the benefits of a gym really, truly in the long run outweigh the benefits of a club. And as much as we used to clown you before, on that, you were right in a way. Now to just do a 180 and there's more benefits at a club, you're not going to convince anybody of that.
it is what it is. The biggest difference is she actually likes me. You can tell she actually like loves me. Like I can tell. It makes me feel kind of stupid that I was with all these other chicks that obviously didn't. But those type of chicks can't even love anything. They don't love themselves. They were strippers or sex workers or whatever.
Wes, you knew that though. You knew exactly what they were, and you gave them your little heart, your little black heart. You tried to give it to them. But see, those people were all hustlers, and you thought you were a hustler, and you got into the lion's den, and those lionesses, they ate you up. And that's the thing that a lot of us that really have been around hustlers and really in that lifestyle, like we saw you were thinking you were the hustler and you were getting played the whole time. And that led to a lot of your frustration. Now you have a very, 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 very young, I mean, she's legal, don't get me wrong. But you have a very young lady who it seems like she really cares about you. And you're going to be guarded because of all the stuff you went through because of the kind of women you just named, right? And you're going to tear this chick's heart and mind up. That's what's going to happen.
The fuck? I find out later that they're hookers. Like when you guys were like, "Oh, you're with this hooker," I didn't fucking pay. I never found a girl and said, "I'm going to pay this hooker."
Yet, John Bravo found every one of them on a site. It was really that easy. And you're a multi-millionaire allegedly, and you're just letting people into your life without knowing who they are. That seems kind of loosey-goosey.
In Miami, you'll meet like a chick and she ends up being a hooker. Like she's just not one. She actually has like a good relationship with her dad. It's pretty cool. The other day she goes, "Oh, you can never be my Valentine because my dad's always going to be my Valentine."
No, I said that we're going to share.
Was it? No, but that was cool. I like that. I'm like, fuck yeah, keep your dad. Your dad, I should earn the spot more. But a lot of the women who don't like their father or they don't have a relationship or they can't respect men. So
stop tearing down the women you fell in love with before. Don't take shots. Just appreciate what you got.
if they don't respect their dad, they can't really respect men to begin with. And you get these girls who think they're like boss bitches and shit, and they just ain't doing shit. They're busted and they're stupid and they fucking just end up sucking dick and get fucked for a living. Okay, so how did me and Megan meet? We met at Kiki. And that's why you go to Kiki. But how do we meet? I was standing at the table. I was with another bad bitch. And we had some bottles or whatever. And I saw her right there. I just go, "I'm all, you over there. Come here. Get over here." And she
Why would she react like that?
She came running over. She was wearing like a Where's Waldo outfit that was kind of crazy, but that's how she rolls. She ain't trying to impress many much. But, she's just not like everybody else. She's cool. And the thing is she's really affectionate. The vibe we have, I mean, she wants to be here. You guys, I'm gonna tell you something. If you ever like try really hard to get a chick to be around you, or you have to like keep like calling her or texting her too much, let her fucking go. She doesn't want to be around you. She's just seeing like if she's got a better option.
Hey, remember how many times he tried to call Angie? Crazy.
Fuck those bitches. How old is Megan? Megan just turned 21, so.
Okay. 21. I mean, I know from what I hear and see, a lot of these multimillionaire guys, they'll date or marry 21-year-olds, right? When they're in their 40s and 50s and 60s. Now, no disrespect to any of the young women out there, but what kind of conversation can a 40 or 50 or 60-year-old man have with a 21-year-old woman? So obviously, 99% of those type of relationships are not based off of any mental stimulation, right? This guy, man, like I said, man, I really feel like this chick is feeling him. I really feel like this Megan is offering him or giving him what he always wanted from Angie. But I think we all know that he's sprung on Angie. He can't get over the fact that he couldn't control Angie. And so all this young lady's adoration and love and care, even though it's genuine, he's still, I don't know. I hope I'm wrong, but I mean, I really think the dude's going to do at least 3 years. And she's not going to stick around. She'll probably take his calls and stuff, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, perfect age, because these other chicks are old as shit, and I'm just not trying to be. Do you guys realize like a 21-year-old is like older than a 42-year-old? If we're talking women to men.
Right. We're not in the relationship. You don't got to justify it to us, fool.
Okay, nowadays there's few things you could do. But I mean, if you don't have a big following online, which is a good space for people to sell and make money, then you're asked out on that. If you don't have like a massive skill set that we can monetize, then
you guys. Okay, anybody that listened to that and is considering hiring Wes, what was Wes's massive skill set? What is Wes's massive skill set? I'll be completely honest with what I believe happened with Wes in the beginning. I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again for this video. When you think of prison, usually people think of two types of people: the Mexican gangbanger or the big black buff guy. That's just a fact, right? And here came Wes. Big, not tall, but big, swole, white dude. And he was talking that talk. And I believe he became, for a lot of people, the great white hype. And he was using certain words, and he was manipulative, right? And initially, people bought into the shtick. I've said it a bunch of times. A lot of people backed him up, and I've been roasting this dude longer than anybody, consistently, right? And I had his old original followers would get on me, right? And a lot of them since have gone into my chat and in my comment section. They're like, "You were right. We didn't know." And I'm like, I don't hate the dude. I have fun making fun of the ridiculous things he says, because the vast majority of people that were watching him back then didn't understand he was not talking any facts about incarceration. He was just telling, he was running liquor store drag is what we'll call it, right? But West didn't have any massive anything. He had an image, and I believe, look, I think maybe it'll come out when the civil suit gets down to breaking down his money. Maybe we'll find out who initially invested in him. But I really believe someone saw the potential to push a certain image. They put some money into him. They got him into that San Diego mansion. You know, I don't know. But that's just my belief.
Asked out on that. I mean, just because your mom thinks you're cute or cool or anything doesn't matter, so fuck that. And then if you don't have 10 bands, then what the fuck can you even do? If in 2026 you don't have 10 bands to get in a room you want to be in, there's a huge problem. And it's just is what it is. Like, you need to have value. You need to be able to figure this out.
But you can have value and have not got that $10,000 to throw away yet. Those are two completely different things. I don't know, man. Hopefully nobody listens to this and sucks it up and throws 10 bands at him, right? To get told this. You go to the Trans West Watson channel and watch when he plays the client calls, how he treats his clients. You could just watch his videos and get cussed out. Why pay money to do it?
I wouldn't consider myself valuable enough to be in a room with me unless I fucking had money to get in the room. I mean, just that's what it comes down to. Sometimes you get lucky and you're around people or this or that happens, but that's not your situation. You're trying to expedite the process, so you're going to have to pay to play. What kind of grades did I have in high school? I tested as a genius when I was like 12.
Of course he did. Of course. This is Doogie Howser. Doogie Howser was really about him. The good years. The good years of Wes Watson's life, those are the Doogie Howser years. Fuck. He tested as a genius at 12. You can tell by all the quack tattoos that he's a genius, right? You can tell by his lifestyle choices that he's a genius. Oh, fuck.
The very first test on like 9th grade, it was like the English.
How are you 12 years old in 9th grade? See, he was 12 years old in 9th grade. They passed him up 3 years. 6th graders are 12. Some are 11 based on what month of the year, right? But fuck, he was a genius, man. Jeez, what happened?
English, where you do like, you have to get like a 6, and like the math, you have to get like a 6, you know.
What's he
and
talking
you get like
about?
A 12 is like fucking perfect score. Or you like, if you got a 3 and a 3, you at least pass. Babe, shut up! I'm doing my fucking video. Close the door at least. So
Shut your ass up. And then when he calls you from jail, tell him, shut your ass up. I'm on the other line right now.
basically the on the stupid test, there was like a math problem. And like, what time does this bus or this train go to this place? And what it come to this time, you know, like, okay, if a train leaves at 35 miles an hour, it's got 3.5 hours drive and has X amount of da-da-da stops, what time does it arrive at the place? I basically wrote like a fucking Goodwill Hunting fucking shit on a piece of paper where it was like this fucking long ass equation. And like the bottom, I like was like, okay, this is it, and circled it. And they're like, what the fuck? Why are you so smart?
Yeah, because you're the only one that ever got that answer right. Yeah. Why are you so smart, man? Why did you get this answer? How were you able to figure out an answer? Fuck, you're a genius. I believe you.
But like, honestly, it's always been easy for me. My brain works well. Your guys' doesn't, because you're just, having money just means you go to the club every day and shop. Seems like a sad life. No, you watching a man who you don't know and then commenting on his life to him is very sad though, because we know you've not done shit, okay? I've wrote a book. I've helped fucking tens of thousands of people change their lives. I've done a lot in my life. You have done nothing, so all
Tens of thousands. Can we get like a solid 20 testimonials? Non-paid for? Real life people, no actors? Can we get 10? Because your own crew, all the guys used to, remember you guys used to do that walk? None of them like you. None of them hang out with you. Puggy Watson, the most gullible out of all of them, he doesn't mess with you. I don't think you changed anyone's life. Like for the better, I don't know. Not intentionally, at least.
You see is nothing. You see having money, and you see that that I'm just going to the club and shopping. Those are the fruits of my labor. I killed it so hard at changing lives that I can just go to the club every day and shop. Lame motherfucker. Wake up, stupid.
Oh, shit. The close
We
up.
met at Kiki on the River because that's where bad bitches go. They don't go to space.
Look, maybe I'm just old, right? Why didn't he say good women? Bad bitches. What do you think they're there for? I'll let you figure it out once again.
They don't go to Live. They don't go to wherever the fuck these other places are. I don't even know what other clubs here. There's Habibi and there's Kiki, and those are where the only hot chicks are. There's no hot chicks anywhere else. I've been to these places. I don't even know why they still are even open. Like, the girls they have in there, it's just so maddeningly horrendous. I can't even fathom what the fuck they're even open for. But, yeah. Habibi, Kiki, you meet hot chicks there. So I met Megan there. And I was there with a hot-ass chick. I was with a hot chick, met Megan there, told her to come with me. Then we ended up with, like, Mona, and I spent, like, a shitload of money for, like, I was just fucking happy.
I have no idea what Mona is, but hopefully it's not a club because only Habibi and Kiki are where you should be. Because if not, if Mona was a club, you're horrendously whatever else you said.
A good old time. And, yeah, people were like, oh, they're only in it for the money. Dude, if you think I'm just money, you don't even have your eyes open. Have you seen how fucking gorgeous I am?
Well, let's take a look. What does that say? There's no way that's what I think it is. I'm not going to say what I think it is, but there's no way you did that. You're not a skinhead, so I doubt. There's no way. So what are we looking at? He's gorgeous? What did he say? He's handsome and gorgeous or something? What? I mean, I'm a man. I don't know what a good-looking dude looks like, but I know what an ugly motherfucker looks like.
Tips for your personal brand. Hire someone who built a personal brand. Don't hire someone who knows how to build a personal brand. Hire someone who built their own personal brand. And guess what?
What?
Make sure it's real.
Okay.
A fake following and fake likes are very uniform. It'll be like 17,000, 15,000.
And they also have comments that are all nice. Remember your comments when you were still doing YouTube videos for a while? Every comment was perfectly nice after it had been really brutal on you. Okay, anyways, yeah, I understand. Here.
13,000, 18,000. If your likes look like that, it's fake as fuck, okay? If your shit is like 1,000, 10,000, 4,000, 500, like that's what real followings do. That's what the algorithm really does. Best tip for sure, though, only hire a coach or someone to work with. If they're going to get eyeballs on your page, if they're going to post you and get people from their following to follow you, that's the best thing they could do for you. Because in all reality, if you just built a personal brand over like 5 to 7 years of just people following you in your community, you'll be rich as long as you find something to sell that you love. Listen, bro, it's simple. Can I get a few bands, my guy? This guy has a picture of a family.
A family in need, obviously. No man wants to humble himself to ask another man for some money. Asking for bands. But he has a family that's in need. They're starving. They're going to wind up in the shelter if you don't help them, Wes. But let's see. How do you react?
Like, he has a fucking family.
Yeah, they're hungry.
Oh, my God.
Went to sleep.
Hardest investment you could ever make is signing up with someone like myself and being taught how to commit to and build your online community, your personal brand, your followers. Some people just stumble across it and build a following and become rich. Do you think Logan Paul and Jake Paul, when they started posting online, were like, I'm going to be owning an energy drink, Prime, and I'm going to fucking fight?
Probably. Those guys, yeah, they would think like that, yeah.
For $100 million as a boxer? No. They're just people who like attention, like myself. They said, fuck it, I like being online. And they started making content, and they never stopped, and now they're rich as fuck. Do you guys get that?
yeah, you finally admitted that you do what you do for attention. Not out of care, not because you want to help people, but because you like attention. No wonder why you put horrible tattoos on you. Because people are like, damn, you see that?
Okay? Now, it'll happen quicker if you have a plan on how to get followers and build your community, and if you have something to sell on the way up. So when you sign with me, I teach you something to sell on the way up to make money, support your income or your lifestyle, which is the low end of what I teach is it makes more than what you make anyway.
So why would they want to pay the high end?
So, and then, as you grow, you could change what you sell.
Thanks, Wes. I don't know what the fuck he said. I don't know what value that gave us, but thank you for being the gift that will always keep on giving. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do an old school Wes Watson tomorrow. And I appreciate it. I can't even keep a straight face with this guy, man. Poor dude. Hopefully he enjoys his time with that chick, Megan. I really think he should just put the phone away, put the cameras away, stop the shtick, take the dumb necklaces off, spend some time, make some memories with that chick, man. So when you're busted, you have some positive things to remember and hopefully work towards getting back to. It's my video for today, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.